What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is First Stop Live. All right, today's video is called The Chicago Mayor versus President Trump. All right, I know you've seen my last video I put up. All right, let's get straight to it. Okay, the Chicago mayor says she doesn't want Trump's help sending in federal agents to help crack down on the gang violence, guns, and everything else. She says, if I'm not mistaken, they should invest more money in, school or something of that nature. Okay, all right. Now, what I'm gonna say is this. For the last year, I've pretty much been following what's going on in Chicago as far as the gang violence, the shootings, and this and that, blah, 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 okay? You can look on YouTube. You can see all kind of shootings going on, and I'm gonna tell you something else too. If you look at some of these YouTube videos, a lot of the shootings, they're not showing the person's face, okay? So that meaning you can't see if the person is white, you can't see if the person is black, you really can't see. Sometimes you can, but sometimes you can't also, okay? I'm saying that for this reason. Let's get to the point here, okay? If you send federal agents down there, all right, and they pulling over people, all right, and they in unmarked cars, my understanding, unmarked cars and everything else, then it's a very good chance some of these same people just might open fire on federal agents. And if they do, we both know what's gonna happen, okay? And that's exactly why I believe President Trump should send federal agents down there to go ahead and crack down on whoever is doing all this shooting down there, okay? That being said also, what has the Chicago mayor done to help crack down on all of this gang violence going on down there? All this, 50 people died this weekend in Chicago. That's been going on for the last year, okay? 35 people shot today. 70 people shot yesterday, 500 people shot on the 4th of July or something like that. You know what I mean? And that's just Chicago. And that being said, I'm gonna say something else too, okay? All right, I'm a Republican. I wanna make sure I say that first, all right? That's a whole nother video in its own, all right? I won't even go that route, but I'm saying that to say this. I'm a Republican, okay? I voted for Trump, okay? As you can see, I'm black, all right? And I'm saying that to make a point, okay? I don't have a racist bone in my body. And the reason why I'm saying that is to make a point, okay? That I voted for Trump, okay? I'm not mixed. I don't have a white mother and a black father, or a white father and a black, no, I'm 100% black. And it's very important why I'm saying that, and I'm going to explain why I'm saying that, okay? All right, the way I grew up, explain the way I grew up to get to the point here. And I'm saying that it's very important that I explain this because I know I'm going to get some comments below, all right? All right, mother went to college, everything else, okay? Teacher and everything else, okay? I went to college, okay? My other siblings, college, everything else. Now, I'm saying that to make a point. My mother worked, okay? Worked. I grew up around a mother that provided a beautiful environment, okay, for me and my siblings. Beautiful environment, okay? Work. I'll tell you something else too. And I have no, I'm not against anybody, but what I'm saying is this, okay? I have the work ethic. The work ethic, it doesn't really matter, but I'm gonna say this also, all right? Part of my upbringing also was going to church on a regular, consistent basis. My mother bringing me and my siblings to church. And I'm gonna say something else too. My mother did this on her own, okay? No father in the household. No father in the household. So believe me when I tell you, yes, I voted for Trump because I know for a fact, okay? All right, I know for a fact that, and this is just my opinion, of course, but I'm gonna say I know for a fact that a lot of this shooting and stuff like that going on, they need federal agents down there for this reason, okay? A lot of these guys down there that's doing all of this shooting and everything else, I guarantee you, if you ran a good background check on these guys, a lot of these guys' environment probably is the exact opposite of my environment. And I'm saying that to make a point. Now, this is where it's going to probably hurt a lot of people's feelings. Okay, I'm up here in New York. And in New York, guess what? You can go to college for free. You get financial aid. You get TAP. You get Pell. I'm going to say that again, just to make sure y'all hear me very clearly what I'm getting at here. Okay? Up here in New York, if you're poor, and you don't even have to be poor, if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to quote it exactly. If you make less than $35,000 a year, you can go to college for free. You get federal aid, you get financial aid, you get Pell, you get TAP, you get all of this stuff where you can go to college for free. You get student loans and everything else. Guess what? It's a lot of people who don't do that. Okay, and what I mean by don't do that is I'm talking about up here in New York. It's people who choose not to go to college. They can go to college for free, and they don't. You get what I'm saying? So now, back to the people that's probably shooting, doing all of this shooting. Them probably are the ones who are not going to college, have no desire to go to college, don't want to go to school. Now, I don't know how Chicago operates. I don't know if it's the same type of situation where you get financial aid to go to college and all that in Chicago. I don't know. But I'm going to take a guess and say that I don't think it's just New York State that gives people financial aid and TAP and Pell and everything else where they can go to college for free. Now, once again, ladies and gentlemen, I said all that. You know what? I'm just going to end the video there. I went off the wrong subject. It is Trump versus the Chicago mayor. But I'm glad I said this. It needed to be said. First Stop Live, ladies and gentlemen.